up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, an arrest out of Mount Juliet, and more information on important bills in the Tennessee House of Representatives.
And Trader Joe's makes its debut in Murfreesboro this week. All those stories plus your local weather and sports. Middle Tennessee News starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Xander Wilmoth.
And I'm Willie Failer. Welcome to Middle Tennessee News. Mount Juliet police have arrested a man during a traffic stop on Tuesday afternoon. Officers pulled over a man for running a stop sign near Old Pleasant Grove Road and discovered a warrant for his arrest. Officers noted the full U.S. extradition escape warrant for his arrest after the suspect walked away during his parole furlough. The parole furlough program releases inmates on parole for circumstances like funerals or medical treatments. The suspect was originally arrested for distribution of methamphetamines in 2014 and recently lied to officers during a traffic stop in another county to avoid detection. The Mount Juliet police also discovered another active probation violation warrant out of Montgomery County. All law enforcement agencies involved have been contacted by the Mount Juliet Police Department.
A man from North Carolina has been arrested after robbing a Lebanon family pharmacy. On Monday afternoon, Lebanon police reported that the 39-year-old suspect robbed the staff of at least one bottle of medicine. One of the pharmacy staff members called authorities, and within 5 minutes the suspect was found nearby and detained. Lebanon police officers say that they are grateful to their officers for the quick and dedicated work in apprehending the suspect. The man is facing several charges, including aggravated robbery, theft, and public intoxication.
Wilson County parents are concerned after seeing video of child abuse within their son's daycare. Ray and Natalie Thompson sent their two sons to Stay, Learn, and Play daycare in Mount Juliet. The day after paying for access to the video footage to the facility, they saw that one of the workers threw their son and continued to force something into his mouth. The worker, Kendrell Harris, was arrested and charged for child neglect. Harris claims that the boy flipped out of her arms and proceeded to give him a lifesaver candy, but Natalie Thompson does not believe that. Harris was released from Wilson County Jail on a $5,000 bond, and her employment was terminated.
Metro Police reported one person was injured after an early morning shooting in Antioch. The shooting was reported around Smoky Hill Road on Monday. After reviewing the surveillance video, detectives determined the suspects were outside the victim's home around 4 a.m. pulling on handles of car doors. The suspect returned later, breaking into the sunroof of a vehicle while the other served as a lookout. The victim and his brother confronted the suspects, and the suspects fired multiple shots at them. The victim was transported to Vanderbilt University Medical Center for treatment. He is likely to make a full recovery. The investigation is still ongoing.
A bill aimed at lowering the standards of deadly force to protect property in Tennessee failed in the Senate on Tuesday. The bill would have lowered the standards for use of deadly force by assuming that anyone who causes death or bodily harm to an armed trespasser was acting in self-defense, even if they have not entered your physical home. It also specified that deadly force does not include brandishing a weapon or the use of force in circumstances that do not result in death or serious bodily injury. The bill, which was proposed by Republican Senators Joey Hensley and Kip Capley, was denied by the Senate Judiciary Committee, who voted 4-3 to reject the proposal.
Tennessee lawmakers are pushing forward with a new bill aimed at stopping reckless gun violence, specifically targeting those who fire into vehicles. Senate Bill 0163 and House Bill 0468 would increase penalties for anyone convicted of shooting into a vehicle. If the vehicle is empty, it will be a Class D felony, but if there is someone inside, it would be considered Class C. A Class C felony could equal up to 15 years behind bars. The proposal was introduced by Senator Joey Hensley and Representative Lee Reeves. It was cleared by both the House and Senate Judiciary on Tuesday. It now moves to the House Finance and Senate Finance Committee for further consideration.
A controversial gun bill is put to a halt after a tied vote in the Tennessee Senate Judiciary Committee. The proposal would have allowed civilians to have a permit to carry large guns like rifles and shotguns in public. The bill has now been stalled for a year after 3 Republicans joined Democrats in opposition. Several law enforcement agencies, including Tennessee Highway Patrol and the Department of Safety, spoke out against the measure. They warned it would cause public fear and limit their ability to respond to certain issues. The House version of the bill will still be voted on, but without support from the Senate, it legally cannot be passed as a law for the state.
TDOT is set to include Old Fort Parkway in its 10-year plan. The Tennessee Department of Transportation has moved to include their Build With Us project in the city's 10-year plan. The $61 million project will span from Cherry Lane to Old Fort Parkway. Mayor Shane McFarland has stressed the need for better infrastructure in the area. The project will be spearheaded by TDOT District 39 Manager Hunter Dykes and has a timetable of around 3 years. In interviews, TDOT has expressed its hope to have a limited impact on the community during the construction. For more information on the project, you can check out our story on the State Route 99 expansion on our website. And now Ethan Williams joins us with our first look at the weather. My walk to class was pretty nice today, Ethan. How's the rest of the Mid-State feeling?
Thanks, Xander. Well, we've had a good day so far. Be sure to enjoy it, as we do have some storms moving into our area tomorrow. But today, here in Murfreesboro, it's been sunny with a high of 68 degrees. Looking over north in Mount Juliet, we've had more sun with a high of 65 degrees. Now as we look west into Woodbury, it'll be sunny with a high of 66 degrees. In McMinnville, things are a little cooler with a high of 61 degrees. In Smithville, we've had more wonderful weather with a high of 64 degrees. In Manchester, it's been sunny with a high of 66 degrees. And now lastly, in Shelbyville, we've had clear and sunny skies all day with a high of 66 degrees. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ethan. Coming up, the third and final installment of The Other Side of Cabo and the opening of a Trader Joe's here in Murfreesboro. That's coming up next on Middle Tennessee News.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
We do it.
Mic check 1 2. Everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard
We
to
do
do.
it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
And now we take our last trip to Cabo St. Lucas with Dan and Christine Eschenfelder. If you missed any of the installments of The Other Side of Cabo, you can find them on our website at middletennesseenews.net.
One of the children on the other side of Cabo is Ervin.
Ervin, I've known him since he was a little kid. I got to watch him grow up, pretty much.
Ervin is passionate about nursing roosters back to health that were injured in the cockfighting ring. They would otherwise be killed.
I really love animals. I learned how to help them. I ask veterinarians because I know 1 or 2, some of them, and they are teaching me how to do things to help my animals.
His work with animals made him think about going to medical school, but his dream is to become a pilot. Ervin's family moved to Cabo San Lucas to escape the violence of Acapulco.
I experienced something really, really bad awful scary when I was 8 years old with my mom and my youngest brother. So we were walking downhill and we started listening gunshots. I saw this man got shot on his head and was terrifying because I saw the explosion of the shotgun and suddenly the blood coming. And my mom tried to cover my eyes, but I still see.
His uncle, who was working as a taxi driver, was also killed in Acapulco. That's when the family left.
And then we decided to leave Acapulco because it was very dangerous for the family, for us to still living there. So that's why we are here.
Growing up in Mexico, Teresa understands the dangers all too well.
When I was a child, the danger of the streets, the drunk people on the streets, and being a little one, you can easily be raped or killed, kidnapped from teenager, escaping from drugs, or people trying to use you to sell drugs. That's very common in Mexico.
Mexico's National Statistics Institute reports more than 32,000 killings in 2022. The previous year, Mexico's homicide rate per 100,000 inhabitants was about 28. By comparison, the homicide rate in the U.S. that same year was about 7.8 per 100,000 people. Much of the violent crime in Mexico is attributed to disputes between drug cartels.
At some point, was so dangerous, a lot of crime, mafias and all that, and I used to hang with not very good people. So I feel that if I don't live Juarez, I can be killed, or my family, my children. So I have the opportunity to move to Las Vegas and start a new life.
But for Ervin's family, for so many, even Cabo San Lucas isn't isolated from crime and the devastating effects of poverty.
Living in that extreme poverty here in Cabo San Lucas, there's gangs, there's thieves. Because of that, children, teenagers start wanting to deal drugs because it's the only easy way, not the right way, but they see an easy way to earn money for their families. And also the rain, when it rains hard, many of us lose their homes.
But Ervin's family is working for a better life.
Ervin's dad, I mean, every time we see him or whenever me and him get to talking, he gets really sentimental. He just tells us how grateful he is and how he's never going to be able to repay us back for what we've done for his family and Ervin and the kids.
Ervin and his brother are great students. Their parents encourage education. Ervin was the first in his extended family to finish high school.
How do you measure success? We have to prepare ourselves for the fact that many of our kids will not finish high school. You have to appreciate the success stories that come.
Ervin is starting flight school. The Bodles put together a GoFundMe page to help Ervin realize his dreams of becoming a pilot, with supporters giving money to help pay tuition. The work of the Other Side of Cabo continues because the heart of the organization will never forget where she came from and how she was able to succeed.
Sometimes I go to the bakery stores and just look around and just eat a piece of bread. That's why I love my children in Cabo, because I'm one of them. They live in a dirt roads with a lot of debris, a lot of glass. So sad, so bizarre to see them, all the things that they go through. I want them to have the same opportunities as me, because they're smart, so brilliant. They just need opportunities. Only God knows what I've been through too. To be here now and alive, and I will do whatever I can do to help them.
For more information about this Tennessee-based nonprofit organization, visit theothersideofcabo.com.
Thank you to the Eschenfelders for sharing that story and shedding light on the other side of Cabo. You can see more on The Other Side of Cabo, as well as our Off the Beaten Path travel journalism series on our website.
Trader Joe's is finally coming to Murfreesboro. Trader Joe's is opening a store in Murfreesboro, and this means you no longer need to drive to Cool Springs or Green Hills. The grand opening and ribbon cutting will happen on April 10th at 8 a.m., and anyone can join. This will be the 7th Trader Joe's installment in Tennessee. The store will have more than 65 employees who know the products and will help you while you shop. Unlike other stores, Trader Joe's doesn't keep inventory, but products are shipped and immediately located on the floor, keeping their products fresh.
The Murfreesboro police are seeking help identifying 2 suspects in a robbery. 2 women have been caught on camera stealing several bottles of tequila from a liquor store. The women were seen on video stealing the alcohol from the Franklin Road Big Pigs Wine and Spirits. A black Nissan was also on scene, believed by police to be the duo's getaway driver. Authorities are asking for the public's help identifying the pair and request that any info be directed to Detective Harris at 629-201-4499. All callers have the option to remain anonymous.
Now Ethan Williams joins us again with a look at tonight's forecast around the Mid-State. Ethan, it's been cold the past few days, but am I going to need my jacket tonight?
Tonight here in Murfreesboro, Xander, we got a 10% chance of showers, so I'd keep it handy, with a low of 48 degrees. In Mount Juliet, it's a 30% chance of showers and a low of 48 degrees. Now as we look west into Woodbury and Smithville, we'll have a low of 35 degrees and a 10% chance of showers. In McMinnville, it'll stay dry, but the temperature will drop to 48. Lastly, in Manchester and Shelbyville, it'll be very cloudy with a low of 48 degrees. These nightly drops are making it a little cooler in the morning, so make sure that you give yourself enough time in the mornings to defrost those windshields and wear a jacket out to the car. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Ethan. And still ahead on Middle Tennessee News, Ethan's going to join us back with a look at our full 5-day forecast, and David Kassman's going to join us in the MTN Sports Den. Stick around.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. The past week has definitely been very turbulent when it comes to weather, but hopefully we'll be seeing something better here coming up. Ethan joins us again with our full 5-day forecast. Ethan, how's it looking around the Mid-State?
Thanks, Xander. Today in Murfreesboro, we saw clear skies and a high of 68 degrees. All things great considered. But some chilly winds. And I mentioned it earlier, tomorrow, but get ready as we have a high near 72 degrees and a 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms. You can see on the radar provided by the National Weather Service, the rain will be coming in tomorrow afternoon from the northeast and is going to sweep across the state. We can expect the storms to start in the afternoon. Now, these storms are not going to be as bad as what we've been expecting and what we've been seeing over the past few weeks, but they are going to continue overnight into Friday morning. They will start clearing out sometime late in the afternoon on Friday, but be prepared for those storms as they roll in and out. The high Friday will be 62 degrees. Saturday, things will be a little bit damp, but we are expected to have clear skies with a high of 62 degrees. Sunday, we'll have more good weather, maybe some chilly wind here and there, but clear skies and a high of 71. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much, Ethan. Coming up next on Middle Tennessee News, we've got David Kasman joining us in the Middle Tennessee Sports Den with basketball, tennis, and all things Blue Raider sports. Stick around.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
We do it.
Mic check. Everybody listen, when you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP, treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it gets too hard
We
to
do
do.
it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to the Middle Tennessee News Sports Den. I'm David Kasman. Let's jump right into the sports action for MTSU. On Monday, it was announced that men's basketball coach Nick McDevitt received a 3-year extension to his contract. MTSU Director of Athletics Chris Massaro stated that McDevitt has made significant progress and has renewed the confidence in the program. The Blue Raiders played in the National Invitational Tournament and lost in triple overtime to the Chattanooga Mocs. McDevitt has already started working towards next season as the program has secured a commitment from former 3-star point guard and Tennessee native Javin Carter. On the tennis courts, MTSU women's tennis beat WKU in the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry game yesterday. Middle Tennessee won after a dominant 4-0 victory yesterday afternoon on the MTSU outdoor courts. It was also senior day for the Blue Raiders as Alicia Truden, Ilaria Spasetti, Cassidy Mattia, and Eloise Swarbrick all picked up wins throughout the day. After clinching the doubles point, MTSU then went on to win 3 straight singles matches to end the match. Middle Tennessee is on a 5-game win streak as they currently stand at 15-6 with 2 games remaining before the CUSA tournament. The Blue Raiders will be taking a road trip to Texas to face off against Sam Houston and Rice. On the softball field, the Blue Raiders return to Murfreesboro to begin a 7-game homestand. The Blue Raiders are hosting Lipscomb tonight, and then they'll be preparing for a big weekend. Middle Tennessee will be welcoming Western Kentucky into their dugout for the 100 Miles of Hate rivalry, and Friday will mark the 78th matchup between the two teams. WKU comes into the matchup sitting at 8th in the CUSA Conference with a record of 20-16. Going to the baseball diamond, MTSU took a trip to North Alabama this week. Johnny Stevens made the start on the mound, and it was a rough one as he allowed 4 runs in the first. Ethan Mbimbo followed Stevens from the pen and had a career day as he went 5 2/3 while picking up 13 strikeouts. MTSU picked up 2 runs in the 7th, including an RBI triple from Eston Snyder to extend his hitting streak to 28 games. The crooked number in the 7th wasn't enough as the Blue Raiders fell 5-2. The current CUSA standings, top 5 for baseball, is as follows: Louisiana Tech at 1, WKU at 2, Liberty at 3, DBU at 4, Jacksonville State at 5, and MTSU is currently ranked 9th. The Blue Raiders will be traveling to Clarksville as they face off against Austin Peay tonight for the second game of a midweek series against the Governors. Back to you, Xander and Willie. Thanks, David. Really looking forward to that game tonight. In-state rivalry got super heated and they were chirping back and forth, so it'll be a big one in Clarksville tonight, Xander.
100%, absolutely. Scientists have recently revived the dire wolf, a species that has been extinct since roughly 8025 BC. The company Colossal Biosciences, based out of Dallas, Texas, extracted DNA from 2 existing fossils to closely replicate the DNA of the dire wolf. While this is a huge step, not all scientists are convinced.
Some experts think that all the company did was create a gray wolf that closely resembles a dire wolf. In March, Colossal Biosciences revealed a woolly mouse, modeled after the extinct woolly mammoth, which they hope to bring back by 2028. You know, Xander, that kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park.
That reminds me of Jurassic Park, too. And don't they have a new movie coming out this summer?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, Xander. What's your favorite dinosaur?
I would say something like a brontosaur, you know, a herbivore. Something like that. Well, hopefully they stop at the woolly mammoth so we don't have any dinosaurs wandering around anytime soon. Thank you so much for joining us for Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any of our shows, you can watch them on our website, as well as the special edition packages and entertainment pieces. I'm Xander Wilmoth, joined by Willie Failer, David Kassman, and Ethan Williams.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook/Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you Monday, April 14th for our next show.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning. Hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue.
We do it all.
We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition.
Check it out.
You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more.
We do it.
Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find Your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.